Okay, we are recording. This is David P. France. I'm coming to you from Basel, Switzerland. And before we start, just to let you guys know, if you can like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, David P. France TV. And right now I'm speaking with, again, Eileen Grubba, actress Eileen Grubba.
That's right. You got it
How are
right.
you? How are
I'm
you?
good. Thank you. I just
Good.
finished medical week in Houston, so I'm
I
glad
see.
it's over.
I see. Yeah, she's coming to us from Houston, and I just wanted to follow up because I know we've been emailing back and forth that there is a particular Emmy consideration or nomination coming up. Can you tell us what's going on with you so that we're very clear, and then what we have to do to get this thing moving?
Okay, so if you're a guest star on a show that qualifies for Emmy consideration and you get submitted and you're in the running, then you end up on the pre-nomination ballot. And then nomination voting starts, where the TV Academy votes this whole week all the way till July 13th. And hopefully they're looking at the actual work and voting accordingly. But, you know, I looked at the list and you're up against a lot of names. Like every name who did a guest star has been submitted, you know, for the consideration for this round of voting. And hopefully they're looking at the work. And if you get to the final 5 or 6, I'm not sure how many end up in the end. I think they changed it this year, but then you find out in a few weeks if you're on the final list. And then if you're on the final list, you're considered officially Emmy nominated, which is a huge achievement. You know, it's a huge achievement, and it would be an enormous accomplishment to pull it off when I'm up against, you know, a lot of icons in the industry, you know. So
right. Yeah. Well, tell us which particular television show and which episode, so that we know exactly.
So I was on the show called New Amsterdam on NBC, and that's a medical series, and the episode was called Good Soldiers, season 2, episode 7, Good Soldiers. It was written by the well-known Shaun Cassidy, and he's just an exceptional, amazing human being. He was so great to work with. So he wrote it, and it was directed by Rachel Liederman, and I got to play a character for the first time in my nearly 30-year career. I got to play a character that had almost exactly the same medical challenges I've faced in my lifetime. I felt like somebody took my lifetime of challenges and forced them into an episode. So it was, needless to say, extremely emotionally loaded for me, and truthful and exciting to get to bring all that life experience to the screen. And apparently it moved a lot of people. So once it aired, I started getting calls from, you know, Emmy winners saying this is an episode that has to go up for an Emmy. And so here we are.
So a few more questions. You said Shaun Cassidy. You're talking about Shaun Cassidy of the Cassidy.
Shaun Cassidy, yes.
Family. Because I think I read somewhere on one of the posts, or you know, through that you said, oh, he was so nice and so on, and he was very he posed for a picture or something like this after the episode or something. So I didn't get it until you just said it now. He's been in the business for a while and has been directing for a while, from what I understand.
Writing and producing. So he's a consulting producer, I believe, on the New Amsterdam show, and he writes some of the episodes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just incredible.
It's amazing. And let me ask you this: when you read, did you read for the part first before you got it, or did they say, "Hey, just come"? And so when you read it,
I had to tape myself. I had to put myself on tape.
Yeah.
And I had one evening to do it, so I got the stuff and I just learned the lines as fast as I could and taped it right away. And then I woke up super early in the morning because I had to be on the stage of the actor's studio that morning.
Right.
And so I got up the next morning and something in my gut was saying, tape it again and take a little more of the edge off. So, because it's so truthful to me that and yet it's network television. So I decided to do another take in the morning. And so I did and sent it in. And I did get called by my agent before I even got into the studio that morning, saying that the casting directors were really excited about it. And I have to say, huge shout out to David I can never pronounce his Caparelli-Otis, sorry, casting in New York, because their casting office is really game changing with how they're casting this show. They're really including a lot of people with real medical challenges and real disabilities in these roles, which is something we've been fighting for so many years, and they're doing it on New Amsterdam. David Caparelli-Otis. There it is. My apologies, David, if you're seeing this.
So tell us, and maybe just to further, you've already started talking about this. What is different about this particular show that's game changing, right? Like you said, that there's certain things that they're doing, or
for the industry, yeah. Well, they've been including people with disabilities in all kinds of roles, not just the medical roles, which is awesome, because they're hiring people who really have, like, if there's a blind person, they're hiring a blind person. If there's a deaf person, they're hiring a deaf person. They've hired multiple people with Down syndrome, little people, people with the real challenges, which is why it was so incredible for me for this role, because my character had an exceptionally complex medical situation, which is me. That's me. Spinal cord injury caused by the medical industry, cancer survivor, facing more surgery, which is something, literally the look on my face, and that thing is the look my doctors see when they say I need more surgery. I'm like, nah, so, and then she's, my character's dealing with how she's going to respond to the fact, finding out that they caused her paralysis. So.
Let me ask you, not an offbeat question, but when you've gone through as much as you've gone through, do you have some other abilities that you're able to tap into that help you in your day-to-day or your acting or something?
Oh,
wait, hold on. Right now it's stuck. Wait. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Sure. Oh, we lost you. Let's see.
Whoops, I think
you're back.
the camera
Can you hear?
Went out for.
Yeah.
See me? Is it working again? Okay.
Now you're back in.
Yeah, I can't see you anymore. There you are. Okay. So basically what I'm saying is that I can tap into all that stuff and use it. And thank God the Actors Studio really helped me really learn how to use my life experience in my work. They've been amazing about all the training through the years, everything they've taught me. And so there's a lot of depth you can bring to it, and a lot of truth. If you watch that episode, you'll see that every moment is a major turn for my character, for me, because of finding out I'm cancer-free, then wondering why they're bringing in another doctor, then finding out I've got to have another surgery, then wondering if it's my fault and my body not wanting to go through all that stuff again, then finding the courage to face that surgery, then waking up knowing from the look on the doctor's face that something's very wrong, and then learning that the paralysis was caused. Emotionally, it's me even thinking about it. Finding out it was caused and it never had to happen in her lifetime, which is my life. Since I'm 5 years old and still dealing with it all the time, many surgeries, and trying to repair the damage that was done to me as a small child, and that's a horrible situation to be in. Anyway, I've got all that to bring to to the work.
Well,
So
yeah, well,
that's the
absolutely. Absolutely. Well, one of the things that I see is that you do have a lot of support on social media, which is great, right? So, I mean, after we posted the interview, there were a lot of people that saw it. You know, some people that went to high school apparently with you, and people that went to college with me, and then also someone that I went to middle school with. I mean, so you
Oh
know,
my gosh.
it's yeah, that actually knows of you because he'd been out in LA for over 30 years as well, like
Oh
for a long
wow.
time. So
Oh
it's been pretty
wow.
powerful.
Oh,
So
what a small world.
yeah, it's hopefully that, you know, we'll put this out and let people know about what's going on in the next day or so, right? So people can vote
Thank you.
for you to be nominated, right? On the nomination. So now it's pre-nomination. You have until the 13th of July, from what I understand, right? Oh,
Which is Monday. We have till Monday to vote. So I'm hoping all the casting directors out there and the actors and the people in the performer peer group are actually looking at the videos. You know, there's always a thing about voting where people will often actually look at the work and they'll just vote for the most
You're right.
famous people they know. And I'm
Right. This is
hoping
what
they
we
don't
hear.
do that, that they actually just look at the videos and check it out. The videos are on the TV Academy's forum online, so it's easy to find them. And if they just really consider the work, I'd be really grateful. And you know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to open up and gain a greater voice for people, performers with disabilities, and so that the industry will start becoming more open to hiring us and letting us bring our strengths to the work and to the TV shows and bring more depth. And you're right, the online community is really supportive, because what I've found in my journey here is that the general public, people out there in the world, everywhere, are very interested in disability inclusion. They don't want to see us left out of the game. They don't want to see that. People are more open than the industry seemed to think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so we've like got a groundswell from the outside that's shouting, include, include, include. Right. And it's something that I guess it couldn't have hit in a better year, to be honest, because the whole world is screaming and hollering fairness and equality for all. You know, like really, let's be fair to all people and human beings, and really consider the value of every human being, you know, regardless of whatever their difference is. Mm-hmm. So it couldn't be a better year, I think, because humanity seems to be being challenged to wake up and open up and be kind, I guess. Is that the best? I don't know the best way to put it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
it's a time when people are like, hey, let's look at all the people we've left out of the game, and let's be fair, you know?
Okay. And with that, let's say if you are, if you've won an Emmy, is that what qualifies you to vote, or?
Oh no, anyone who's in the Television Academy, and in order to be in the Television Academy, which last I heard there were like 22,000 voting members. Right. Sure. You have to have certain qualifications in terms of television hours and what your career has been in television in order to get into the TV Academy. But there are a lot.
Okay. If there's anything else you want to add, and then we will upload this and get it going.
I want to add thank you for caring and for putting these stories out there and for being so supportive and amazing. And I think you're a really wonderful interviewer, and I've been watching your videos, and I'm just really grateful to be included in your gang.
Hey, look. It's all good, and I've been watching television for a long time. I was raised on TV. Did I ever think that I would be in this position to do this? And by watching people then saying, okay, now we're in an emergency, and Dave, you know how to do it, just do it. So I was the one that was watching everybody else do it.
And then you just knew. Then you just knew how, because you
I
were
just
watching
knew
and paying
now. I was
attention.
watching. I'd be on the side, or I'd be, behind the scenes, right? So I was never I'd never thought of myself as being like this, right? Exposing myself. Anyway,
Ah,
with that,
well, you're doing a great job, and we're grateful.
I'm all exposed. Thank you so much. Look, best to you in the next couple of days. I know that you have to, do some traveling and things.
Yeah,
So we'll be thinking of you then. And when
thank
you get
you.
back to the West Coast, hopefully this video or this interview will already have traveled a bit, right?
Yay! Thank you.
All right, take care of yourself.
Thank you. You too, David.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank